Howdy, hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Drawing with Friends. I think we've done one other episode of this. This is our second time doing it. So that's awesome. Today I'm joined with my friend.
Techno301. I'm an artist.
Yeah, there he is. He's an artist, so we're going to be drawing. His stuff is linked in the description if you want to go check him out.
Yeah,
And so is my stuff. If you also want to check my stuff out, that's also there.
that's also an
If you
option.
want to smash that subscribe button, ring that bell. Anyways, today the prompt thing that we're going with is really simple. I just wanted us to recreate a manga panel or comic page, like something like that. Just like choose a panel from a type of comic and then redraw it. Real simple. You could rework it if you wanted. You could just try to make it as close as possible. Actually, okay, we're going to start with Techno's, and I will click play, and then Techno, you can start talking about what you chose to do. Do that.
Okay. Yeah.
So 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, basically for this, I did the you've seen the Death Note, right? I've only seen the anime, but I did just I know a particular manga panel of the anime. I think it's like the potato chip one. You know the
Yeah.
meme. Yeah,
Yep.
I did that panel. So. But instead of I did make like a recreation. Instead of Light being the character, I just put myself in it.
Nice.
So it's just me drawing on my tablet, as you can see that I just made a rough drawing of the tablet and the pen, and and I'll later on add a chip in between the two fingers that I'm doing like a pose of. So yeah, and I started laying out the features, all that basic stuff, and I was pretty proud of the kind of expression I did on that one. It kind of seems fitting for the panel.
I do like the eyes. You did a good job there.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was happy with the eyes, but I was also mostly happy with how the mouth came out. I usually struggle with mouths when they're clenching, but I thought this was actually pretty good the way I drew the mouth. But yeah, anyways, I just had to basically just do sketch, and I think I just kept the sketch layer because I don't usually have put a clean line out layer on top after a sketch. I just keep the sketch because I like my drawings to be rough looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's the chip. It's a Dorito chip.
It's Dorito chip.
Yeah, it's a potato chip. Because Doritos is my favorite brand of chips. So
That's fair enough. That
yeah,
golden triangle.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I was kind of debating if I want to add the cross hatching to the face to make it like a dramatic thing, but I did ultimately decide to keep it because I thought it also fitted that aesthetic, I guess. And I also oh yeah, this I was going to talk about the strings for the hoodie. You'll see later on that was probably one of the very last things that I added uh, to the drawing. I almost forgot to add the strings, so that's why I was like, hey, this looks a little off. After coloring it, what does this need? Oh yeah, the strings. But yeah,
Listen, I would not have noticed if you didn't say anything, so you're totally fine.
So usually you won't notice until after a while you look at a drawing like I did, because I was drawing this. I think it took me about 3 hours to finish. So after probably 2.5 hours, I just noticed something was off. So yeah, but yeah, they're there. You just at the very end of the drawing, and I saw this is where I saw coloring. I did decide to just color it and not keep it as black and white, just like the manga is. But I don't know. I guess I just decided to color because I want to just practice some more coloring.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
And coloring is just fun in general for me. I like
Yeah.
doing the shade and stuff, and the light especially. I think I did a good job with the lighting
Ooh.
because I was in
Faded
a
the
dark.
lines there.
Oh yeah, I did that too. And
That's
yeah, and
good.
this is where the lighting, the shading comes in because I was in a dark room and I think the light source was like coming out from my tablet. So it just creates that dramatic light effect, and I thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So, uh, what was I was gonna say? Yeah, I think uh, I tried to like kind of speed things up because I also had something else to do. So I was kind of rushing myself a little bit, but it still turned out pretty good in the end. And it has that rough feeling that's like something about it that's kind of has that charm, you know. So
Mhm.
uh, yeah,
Yeah. I do like the single light source. That's always a good. It's always a
yeah.
good one.
I don't really create that much a lot. I usually have make uh drawings that have like light source all around them. But here I just want to experiment with
Yeah.
with the dramatic light source. So
Oh yeah. We love dramatic light sources. Literally, you can
oh
cover
yeah,
up so much just with darkness, and it just makes it look so much better. But
oh
it's
yeah, I
so
agree.
hard to not want to do detail everywhere.
I know. Sometimes you just get lost in trying to like add detail and to get
Yeah.
distracted. But hopefully, you know, like fortunately, I didn't really fall for that trap too much. I just
Ah,
kept it.
there you
I just
go.
kept it at a steady pace. Uh, so I didn't really add too much detail to the tablet at the back too, because that wasn't like the main focus,
Yeah.
and the chip bag too.
Well, also like when things are in darkness, you see less of it because there's less light hitting it, so
It's also
there
yeah
wouldn't be much
yeah
detail in it.
yeah. You're right. That's also true. That's
Yeah.
very much true. Yeah. So yeah, and I did change the background color as you can see just now.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was wondering what piece you were going to do, like what manga panel you were going to choose, because it's I mean there's a wide selection you could have chosen from. And I'm
yeah.
so glad you did this. This is great, and this
Yeah.
is quite amusing, and this
It.
is probably going in the thumbnail.
Oh yeah. That's. I would be happy to see that, and it's probably going to be my new profile pic, to be honest.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do like the shading that you did on
Mm.
the skin.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Good.
I was pretty proud of it, even though I think I focused coloring the skin the most in this drawing, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah, it
Uh,
definitely from the reference from the final image that you gave me, it looked pretty good. So
yeah, and like I think yeah, because to be honest, I did also just like made some like minor adjustments after like I finished recording. But like at this point, you already like saw like 95% of the process, anyways, so it's probably not a big deal. Uh, I just made some minor adjustments. But yeah, I just and then I start to like slow things down. I did start to add some like minor details at this point.
mhm.
Uh, just like I guess it was mostly for skin. I know, and I did also struggle with the highlights on the hair for some reason for a
Well,
bit,
it's
but
such an odd angle too, because you have a
yeah,
singular light source that's hitting your hair. So how is that
yeah,
bouncing off everything?
and you'll
Plus,
see later. Yeah, sorry.
no, plus you have like the weird devil horn things or whatever in your character's
Yeah,
thing.
that as
So
well. But I don't think I had to add some highlights to the horns. I guess I just treat it as like, I treat it as the horns as just their own thing. But later on, you'll also see that I just erased the highlights. I think I did that in this one. Uh, so I just like, yeah, I did struggle for a bit, but I think I got the highlights that I wanted in the end, as you saw my finished drawing. And
that's
I
nice.
yeah, and I also I just started to color the Dorito bag just to make it more look more iconic because everyone
Hmm.
knows the Doritos in love the brand. And I did also outline the Dorito chip to uh give it some more focus, I guess. And I added some more
Oh, there
like
you are.
lighting And yeah, this is where I erased the highlights because I wasn't proud of it. I kept kind of refining the highlights.
Yeah.
Uh,
Listen, sometimes you got to kill your babies, you know.
yeah, exactly.
You just got to
Totally.
remove the things that you're like, I kind of like this, but it doesn't really work for this piece. So,
Yeah, sometimes you just have to commit.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, and at this point, I also started. I think, um, is this the part where I added some like thicker line art? Maybe. Oh yeah, after this I did, but I just added like I also added the the background color for the font bubbles. Yeah, that's the one. And I was debating which color I should have it so that it just goes well with the overall drawing. And then I think I picked. I think it was actually was it red or was it like green blue? I don't remember, but it's been kind of a while. But I think I kept this color and I did color the font red. Like
Ah.
yeah, right now, yeah. I thought just it fit pretty well. And yeah, this is where I added the thick line on just to give it some more contrast, I guess.
We love thick line art.
Yeah, exactly. And I just I did some a little bit more shading and detail to just everything in the drawing, just until I was satisfied with it. Which
And
I'm
there's the hoodie strings.
and there's holy streets.
Oh, wow. Those are
Yeah,
long hoodie strings. It's gone right to the table.
yeah, I know. You could easily like grab them, and I'm trying to run away. And yeah, and I added my signature, and I think that's the end of it. Yeah, that's the end
And
of the
that's
video, I
it.
guess.
Awesome.
Yeah, like I said, I did just made some minor adjustments after that, but it's probably okay. You'll see the final image that left will show you eventually on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, man. That was great. That's good
thank you.
job.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, good
Was
job for choosing something that
hmm
people would get.
I know that was my plan, just to choose
Yeah.
something that a lot of
I'm
people would
glad
know.
you did that because I did not choose. I don't think I
Yeah.
chose a very iconic panel.
Oh, it's okay. I don't think that's
Yeah.
iconic. I mean, if I don't get it, I'm sure there'll be some other people who gets it,
Oh,
right?
I'm positive there will be people that understand it. I just we'll get into mine now. Okay,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so before I say anything about this, um I updated partway through this. So I updated Clip Studio Paint partway through my drawing.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah. So the
Did it?
drawing I did was from a manga called Akira.
Oh, I've just seen the Akira. I actually seen Akira just a week ago. I love that movie.
Awesome. Okay.
Man.
It's this actually the panel that I chose is actually pretty small, but it's of this like explosion that happens like near the
Yeah,
start of
yeah.
it. And
Is
I just wanted to draw an explosion. So
that's the
I
whole
just
purpose of this drawing.
yeah. Oh, if you look now, everything is a different color because all the background stuff is a different color because I updated at this point. A lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
yeah,
I was going to ask if it affected the drawing, but I guess it did.
it
But
okay, it I didn't actually know I needed to update, but I went to go try and get some more like some different brushes because I was looking for um some different dot art stuff, some halftones.
I
And I
see.
couldn't get some of them because I wasn't updated, so I went and updated it and got some new pen tools and stuff. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Uh but
Could you?
a lot of this one is me trying to figure out how to use different things and make this look like it doesn't look identical to the panel, but I tried to like keep the same feel and make it look as similar as possible.
Yeah. I
Um
yeah.
yeah, all of this, see all those lines that I just put in?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of those get deleted. All of them get deleted. I also made a
Well,
huge
like I
mistake. I
said,
didn't keep the background all in one layer. This was such a mess.
you
Oh my
sometimes
goodness.
have to remove some babies.
Sometimes you just gotta kill your baby. Look at it.
Kill
I've
your
spent so
babies.
much time trying to make this all look, and I'm like, oh wow, look at all this. Also, I did this
Eh,
all yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. I see.
Yeah, or technically I finished it this morning at like 1:30 a.m.
Well,
But
so
yeah, so all of this basically gets deleted except for the square that I have around everything, or the rectangle I have around everything, and all the motorcycle people.
yeah.
Yeah, all
Very
that's gone. No, removing that. Let's fix this.
experiment some more.
Oh yeah.
I do that a lot
The
too.
yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, now I'm finally getting into the meat of this piece, which is the explosion. Which is, can I just say, explosions? Once you like understand how to do them, pretty fun to do. You just get to
Yeah.
be loose with it.
You just have to
Real
remember that
good.
there's volume.
Yeah, yeah. The I kept having to like I started at a really thin brush and then I kept upping the size and going lighter with my lines so that I could press more into it and get like
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
deeper lines with that.
It's actually creating a nice look though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The
I like.
the way that I do explosions is I get like the base line art around and then after I get just like the general shape of it, then I go back
Yeah,
in and add the details.
yeah. I see.
Yeah. So there's about to be like a lot of black that just comes in here right now. Just a lot because I now have the finished form down. The surprising bit
It's
is
looking
that,
amazing.
oh, thank you. The surprising bit is that the explosion probably took the least amount of time from all of this. It was all like the cross hatching and the halftones that took so much time because I was trying to use all these different tools to figure out. I could have just done it by hand, but I did not want to do that. So I was trying to learn. So it was a lot of me
Yeah,
figuring
yeah,
stuff out.
yeah. As you go, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
most of
fun of
this
it.
gets deleted as well. All these lines I just put in, I only keep about a quarter of these lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta start out big, and then you raise them
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. So there, yeah. So all that side
Yeah.
gets deleted, and then I figured out, oh, the tool I'm actually wanting to use right here is the gloom tool.
What's the gloom tool?
Oh, it makes these
Oh,
lines that feather out, and you can also
oh,
like show how they like you can make it so that they go around in a curve when they feather out. And then I
oh! I
tried to do
see.
that to the other side manually, and it just was not working. And so I spent so much time trying to figure out, well, what if I use the gloom tool here? And well, maybe if I put them at the ends here, or maybe if I do some like weird chop in half thing, and yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Maybe if I just replace it
there
with
you
the other
go.
half, and then no, that doesn't work. So then I just delete it all. Yeah. And then I just replace it all with the gloom tool because it's the best tool in the world.
I should probably use more tools that Clip Studio offers because mostly I just do it manually with
Yeah.
my joints.
And
But yeah.
so now I'm like, okay, finally got that done. Now I can add all the shadows. I did change this biker's shadow. He was mostly in light in the original image, and I didn't think that made too much sense, so I put him in more darkness. But
Oh
he could have
yeah,
been in a
yeah,
bit more light, but whatever.
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then,
Makes
oh, this part took me so long to figure out. I thought I was on the home stretch, and then there was like this specific lighting that they do here, and oh my goodness, I had to figure out more tools. It was just a lot of learning about.
a, it was a long emotional
It was
roller
a,
coaster.
there's a lot of learning that happened yesterday, trying to figure out this stuff. But I mean, it's good. I now know the program better than I did before. But
Yeah, that's also
wow,
a
it
good
was a
thing.
lot. There's me trying to do it manually, and I'm like, no, that's not happening.
Nope.
I'm not gonna do this manually. What am I doing?
Manuals for nerds.
Yeah, and this is gonna help speed up my process on other things. So now in the future, I'll know how to use this all better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, yeah. I did not think that this was going to take as much time as it did, but hey,
Were you happy of it in the end?
oh yeah, I love how it turned out. Look at this. Ah, look at how beautiful that looks.
Oh
And
yeah.
then yeah, look at
Oh,
this.
chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. Okay, and then yeah. Oh,
I just like the
beautiful. Look
overall
at that.
contrast you gave for the explosion. I think it works well.
Oh
Like
yeah.
the
I like when
lines.
we look at this. Oh, look at that. It's
It
beautiful.
and it does. It's starting to look
Let me
like an actual
resize it a bit.
manga panel with the halftones.
Oh yeah. Let's
Yeah.
try. And now I'm like combining so many layers, and then there we go. And that's it.
No,
That's my image.
I love it. That's actually beautiful.
I'm like, oh, I'm so happy with how it turned out. It looks so bright.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you're not sure if it's gonna work, and then it just does,
It
and it's so
just
beautiful.
works in your favor.
It just works sometimes. Oh, and
Yeah.
explosions are that way as well. You don't know if they're gonna really like turn out amazing until you just do it all, and then it just works.
Yeah. Then yeah, it's I think it's like a different kind of different from human anatomy, where I think for anatomy you just gotta try to get the features right and the proportions right for your depending on your art style. But explosion, you just have fun with it and just hope for the best that it just turns out well. Like it's kind of unpredictable when you do like effects like that. Like and for smoke too. Smoke is
Exactly.
also kind of similar to explosions in a way. But
Yeah.
yeah.
This is the original image. I was gonna show
Oh
that to
my
you at the start,
goodness.
but this is the original one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. The light source does not make sense for the motorbike guy. He's just all white in the bottom
Yeah.
left corner. But yeah, I think you captured really pretty closely to the manga panel.
Thank you.
You just forgot to add the slam, the slam.
Yeah, I removed all the onomatopoeia from it. I did not want to do that.
That's fair.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there we go. This was a lovely time. I'm glad we were able to do it. We should
I'm
do it
glad to
again.
be back again. Yeah, and
Yeah, this is
do
great.
it again in like another year.
Yeah, another year we'll do another one. We'll say, hey, we should do this again. We'll be like, yeah, totally. And then
Yeah,
it'll be a year, and then we'll finally do it.
I had fun.
Yeah, this is a good time. All right, so
Vibes.
make sure to check the description to see both of our stuff. Check it out if you want to. Also, make sure to smash that
That like
subscribe button, ring that bell, hit like. Yeah,
I was going to
I don't
steal your
usually do
thunder.
that, but the thing is, every single time I do that, I do actually get more subscribers, and it's crazy.
I mean, it's called a call to action. I
I
think
know it. I know it should work. I just don't like
I know
saying it,
it.
but
I
it
know
works.
me neither. It does kind of feel wrong because it feels like you're forcing people,
Yeah,
but
right.
I
Anyways,
but yeah,
we should
I
say
just
goodbye.
do it. Yeah. Goodbye,
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye. Bye. Thank you, patrons, for helping support me, and thanks especially to Eric A. Bailey, who is in the ones tier. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye bye.